homie being sus, don't get caught. Tell us girl, we're just chilling while I'm tasting. Come on, homie.
Hello, besties.
And welcome to
So Rude Season 7.
Oh my god. Ding ding is correct. You're coming in hot with a mocktail that you made for us.
Yes.
To celebrate a new
celebrating season 7 with a 7 pepper martini mocktail.
What was that? P-E-double-B-E-R? Pepper?
Pepper.
Pepper. Okay, pepper. I love it.
Because it's peppermint flavor.
I'm getting,
Let's have a
it's
taste.
very good. The smells alone are very strong. It smells almost like a bath bomb, but one that I definitely want to lick.
Oh, wow, yeah. It is giving bath water. It's called Jacob Elordi's Bath Water.
Ooh, no, I like it. Lavender, I taste a bit. No?
Yeah, I think that's just because we got this new, it's like a liquor.
It's very nice.
But not liquor.
It's supposed to trick the senses, no?
Yeah.
And I'm getting that. It's giving like a bitter, some sort of bitter alcohol I'd get in a store.
Bitter.
Ooh, but we're celebrating hard and fast this week because it is launch week.
Yeah.
For our one and only debut novel.
Pre-launch week.
Because
it comes out, our novel comes out next week.
Well, so it's 7 days till the book comes
5
out.
days.
So in my head, that's like launch week. Like we're getting ready.
It's 5 days.
Yeah. Well, it's the 22nd. It comes out the 27th. So
5.
basically a week. Why did I think that was 7 days?
Yeah, you kept saying 7. I was like, does he know?
Why didn't you tell me? I
It's
posted that on my stories. I said a week.
I saw after you posted. It's
my
okay.
God. Yeah, but like after you saw, you didn't say anything to me.
Well, because I was like, well, 2 days. Same thing.
My mental math was not given this morning. Let's just say that. But anyway, so it's like, to me, that's launch week because we're getting into it and like everything feels so real. We had a little adventure where we filmed some very exciting things related to, so that will be coming very soon.
It's a whole project because like we had the idea.
Yeah, we just want to bring the book to life.
Who we were gonna contact for the idea, but then like yesterday seeing all come together, I was like, oh my god, it's like,
because we wanted it to be like a movie already, where like the book is even out. Yeah, we're already excited about that like idea. So to be like, okay, let's just film things right now, like even if it's not going to be a movie, like we're just itching to do it. So
we're manifesting it.
It has to be done, and you guys are gonna live. They're so sick, so everything's coming at you. And then pre-orders are right now, so as you're listening, get that pre-order.
If you haven't pre-ordered,
live in real time with us.
You are an ugly ass bitch.
Right? Like,
go pre-order it now.
Not too much on my people. Not too much. But what we're saying is like Heartstruck is a moment you have to live with us.
Yes.
So if you want to do that, then you should, because the book deserves it. It's incredible. Grab your hands on it now. You can pre-order anywhere. Barnes and Noble's that shit.
Because you're going to get it either way. So might as well get it while we're all hyping up about it, you know?
Exactly. And like
and also
you greatly said on my reels,
support.
That we are going to probably all need to pre-order 2 copies.
Because one of them is going to get messed up.
I loved that. That was... when you wrote that, I was like, baby, now that is marketing.
But also you have to support independent authors, artists all the time. So
100%.
go do it, y'all.
We are the ones to support, if any. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a love story for the ages, this little novel right here. Get into it.
But yeah, also, y'all probably thought we left you alone in the cold last week because there was no episode. But no. It was the season finale, and now it's a new season.
Baby dolls. We had about 26 episodes for season 6, so we thought we deserved a much needed slaycation.
Yeah,
and that we did, which we're gonna touch base on this whole episode. We got into so many things, and we looked at each other around maybe 2 days before we would film the pod last week, and we're like, let's have our diva moment. The break is upon us, and we come back stronger. I come back monochromatic.
Oh my god, I'm kind of monochromatic as well.
Yeah, besides my hat. Oh wow, okay. And we come back stronger because now we get to maybe record an audiobook for this week.
I know.
We got lots of things, opportunities. We want to do maybe a signing. We've been putting that out there, so I'm going to look into locations this week and see if it's like actually feasible.
I think it is.
I think anything
maybe it'll be in a few weeks.
Gallivanting around yesterday filming with you made me realize like just how we always can do whatever we set our mind to. And that's on being independent, baby.
Yeah, and you can too, people listening out there.
1000%.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
I saw this quote today. It was like, do what makes you happy. Like, waste your time doing things that make you happy. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you find ways to do that for like your work career as well, it's great, because then you don't feel like you're working.
Yeah, and it's like
hone in on your skill enough to do that.
Exactly.
You know?
I love.
Je l'aime. Anything else you want to say about launch week?
So go pre-order. Lots of things coming about it. And
Coming about it. Don't get me started.
Well, the people that we've been sending the book have been saying lots of cute things.
Mm-hmm.
We sent the book to this girl, Alicia, and she was like, oh, my son was seeing the cover, and he was like, oh, is that true love, Mom? I was like, shut up. That's so cute.
That shit like melts our heart.
So shout out to her.
That's like really, I just have such love for you, and like that's where this book comes from, right?
I know.
It's just from like a true space. So I feel like people can read that aura, and it transcends like ages, and like especially young people are really smart. I feel like they can pick up on like what's authentic. And then it's so cute because we're also in the Harry Potter park, and if you see on our recent reel, we're like walking through the ministry moment with the green fog, and as we're filming that, someone like another like, I don't know, maybe like a teenager or something was like, oh my god, they're like, or maybe it was a little kid, I don't know.
I think she was a worker.
Oh, whoever it was. They were like, oh, it's the perfect couple.
I know.
And it's like when we're just like, again, kind of just being ourselves. And so to see that like resonates with people, and everyone kind of like, I don't know, love just transcends in a really cool way.
Too damn cute.
And that's what the book is almost about.
Yeah, it is a story about true love.
Yeah.
It's a story about an electrifying love.
Is that what you would say our love is?
Yes. Your love shocks me like lightning, lightning.
That's not the lyric, but yeah.
Yeah. What is it? What's the lyric?
Get it right.
It's your love shocks me like lightning.
We'll see. Fact check that, people.
Is it not? What's the lyric then?
And you don't know it? That's fine.
Well, that's how I've been saying it all my whole life. You're looking it up?
I'm just fact checking.
I'm pretty sure it's your love shocks me like lightning, lightning. Your love does a start again. Yeah, Dion, it's your love shocks me like lightning, bitch.
I'm just.
Are you trying to gaslight me live on the podcast?
I don't know if you know it when you should know it. You know what I'm saying?
I know it. I made the lyric video.
You go off.
Your love shocks me like lightning. Your love something so striking.
Yeah, that's it. I knew I was bugging you because I know you don't know the second part.
Your love shocks me like lightning, lightning. Your love rocks me so striking.
Yeah,
I know it, bitch. Shit.
We got
Y'all
there.
saw it here first. Y'all trying to gaslight me.
I mean, I'm not very good at it. I've come to realize I'd probably be bad in traders because I give up halfway.
Yeah.
Through the gaslight.
Yeah, because even when I'm trying to gaslight people, you give up and you say, he's kidding, y'all.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
you are committed to the bit. Even with me, when you gaslight me, I'm like, I already know you're gaslighting me, and you're
well, not gaslighting in a
of
toxic way.
No,
like lying,
banter.
But
then I'm like, it's meant to be funny.
Yeah,
but it's like when that happens, you keep going, and I'm like, Seb, I know you're joking, and I can see you like wanting to break, like wanting to smile, but you keep going, and I'm like, oh, are we really gonna do this for another 10 minutes?
It's too funny.
But speaking of, in the book, full circle, almost 10 years since we met.
I know.
It's just like crazy. I think like that we don't plan life. Like we like to operate from a place of creating, but like life kind of just happens to you in some ways. So the fact that like now we've been since we met, it's like 10 years and 2 months, and at that very time we're releasing a book. Like life is just weird.
Because it's like
crazy
there was this trend on TikTok going on, like the butterfly effect is crazy, and people would say like their butterfly effect of how they met they're best friends or they're soulmates and everything, but like, a
Yeah.
lot of people didn't understand what butterfly effect was because they'd be like, the butterfly effect.
Grok got it wrong.
Yeah, they'd be like, butterfly effect is crazy because if we never swiped right on Tinder, we would never be here. And I was like, that's not butterfly effect because you guys were both swiping. You know, like butterfly effect is what happened to us. Like randomly meeting, not even in a place where you live, where I live. Like butterfly effect was me seeing your videos a month before VidCon. I don't know, because I've never seen them before, and I was like, he's kind of cute. And then
I wasn't even gonna go to VidCon.
Yeah, and then like me going to this random ass party that I've never been to at VidCon, and then you being there and me saying, "Oh, it's that guy."
And me,
So
like
that's
my whole
butterfly
life
effect.
wanting to go to LA, and then the first day I'm there, I meet you.
Right.
Kind of crazy.
Now that is butterfly effect.
And then further, it's like everything since like those 10 years. It's just like crazy. I can close my eyes and see everything we've done, and I'm like, what just happened?
Right.
Like,
It's all been butterfly effect. Like meeting
crazy.
Taylor
Could
Swift.
make me cry. But it's wild. 10 years goes by, and like all of a sudden it feels like just that first moment you met. I love you.
Like meeting Taylor Swift was also butterfly effect because
Mhm.
we randomly put on glitter all over ourselves, and then we got Barricade, and then that random photographer comes and takes a photo of us and posts it on Getty Images,
That was
and then
mad.
someone downloads it and puts it on Tumblr, and then Taylor sees it.
And how we've been like connected so many ways since, like just like spiritually. When I was making my album, it was similar themes to when she dropped like Midnights and stuff, going into TTPD. And like now I love that photo of her when we met, with like of the photo of us with her when we met her, because it's the mouse pad in the room when I'm working in the studio. And like it's just so cool. Like I go in there every day to work on Sebb songs and my songs, and I'm just like, wow, like it's like she's like watching over us.
Wow,
Like a
that's
little
so
like
true.
musical energy of hers is like in the room.
Wow, that's so true. That's why we're so connected.
Because I'm like, wow, like look at me now. Like 6 years ago I didn't even know how to like finish writing a song, like a whole song lyrics. And now like I'm in there producing, and then Taylor Swift is just like on the little mouse pad looking at us, and
She's
it's like,
you're doing good.
yeah, everything's very full circle. And I think like it's like about what you said, like you got to just like do it and act on your happiness in every moment, because it is a butterfly effect, but those things can't happen if you don't make those small actions every day. And it's like they start happening so fast the more that you start like happening for yourself.
The butterfly.
Yeah, like I go swim every day now, and I used to think like, but if I really commit to this, like damn, I'm swimming for like 30 minutes a day, then like with travel and everything, that's like an hour a day I'm committing just to swimming, like, you know, like am I wasting time? But then it's like, no, if it's something you love, and then it makes me like healthier, feel happier, etc., and more productive, so I actually end up doing more with my life.
It's never wasted time.
Yeah, like
if
what
you're
you
investing
give
in
really
yourself.
does come back.
Isn't that the new song by Marina and the Diamonds, Butterfly?
Whatever you give life, you will get back.
I'm a butterfly.
She's incredible.
Wow, that's literally it. Shit.
Yeah,
I
she
just got
is
that song.
Marina, I'm going to say it every day. I would love to make a song with you. You're my dream collab. Let's get in the studio. Help me. I can produce a song for you, and then like you got the connects. Then you can take the mix and get it cleaned up somewhere.
Oh, slay.
Yeah. Get it, girl.
But, so let's get started. What's making you so rude today?
I have a lot of things making me so rude. First of all, taking hours to bring wine on a flight just is, I'm done with it.
Right.
Because I'm not I don't drink at this point in my life. But on the way there to our trip, we had a little delay.
Yeah. So
on
we
our,
were going
on our trip down to Florida.
We were going to Orlando. Our flight was at 4:20. And then
Afternoon, and we were like, wow, this, because we always have those annoying 6 a.m. flights. So we were like, today's going to be a good day.
And we're like, we had everything packed up the day before. We
had the house cleaned like a week before.
Yeah,
bitch.
like
we
everything
were ready.
was spotless. We're like, we're so
It was a different
ready.
era for us.
And then it's time to leave for the airport, and like something like delayed us, and then we end up leaving like 10 minutes before we were supposed to leave. And then we're driving to the airport. We're like, okay, we'll be there like just in time. And then this fire truck just goes like by like we're like, what's going on? Where's the fire? And he just parks right in front of the highway, like to get to the highway. And we're like, girl,
Like,
what the fuck is going on?
Straight up purge vibes. We're like, just like how the Wi-Fi went out the other day and Seb thought the world was ending.
Yeah.
It's like that energy. I'm like, we got to find another way to the airport. I'm thinking in my head, like mental maps, where are we going to go? How are we going to get there? Because easily like it added 40 minutes into our traffic.
Yeah, and then like we're like stuck in traffic, and then we got a notification being like, flight delayed for 40 minutes, and we're like, oh, thank God.
It was blessed. Like we just
We're
like
lucky girls.
Yeah, things work out for us. Ooh. We rolled to the airport perfectly comfortable, no rush.
Yeah, but now we're
Insane.
like back in time. We're like perfect. I was secretly freaking out inside because the morning of leaving, I saw a video on TikTok of this girl saying, oh,
Right.
I was leaving to the US from Canada and they didn't let me through customs.
Because let's preface with like, of course, there's like a lot of things going on in the States that are just like not acceptable in any way, shape, or form, and violating human rights and stuff. So when traveling to the States right now, it's kind of like stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful.
And we're not really people who like we're planning on even wanting to like support the U.S. economy right now, but we did have a circumstance where for family reasons we had to go and surprise a special someone for Mother's Day.
Yeah, we're gonna see my parents, and like I don't see them that often, so we're like,
well, family's family, and at the end of the day, like we wanted to surprise your mom for Mother's Day, and it was like her reaction, her crying, so cute.
Right.
Best moments ever. Like you can't change those moments in life. So like despite what's happening in the world, like we still have to live. So yeah, we're going to the States and we're kind of nervous because you know these gays be wanting to protect ourselves.
Yeah, like I kept seeing videos on TikTok saying like they didn't let people through customs and everything, and I was like, shit, like what are they gonna ask us? Blah blah blah.
And I'm a disassociator since the pandemic. It's like I've developed a skill where I can just like if something's stressful, I just completely pretend it's not happening.
Yeah.
So I went into that week like with that mindset. Like every time Seb's talked about the trip, I would just not think about the border aspect.
Yeah.
So I was kind of there mentally.
And then we get through, and luckily we get this guy that's not even speaking at all. He's just like, where are you going? We're like, Orlando.
No, he didn't ask even that.
No, he didn't.
No, nothing.
We just gave the passports. He was like,
he even at the beginning went to me like, look in the camera, and then I had to like guess when to switch with you because like, he didn't say like, okay, you're done, Seb's turn. Very awkward. Very awkward.
And then we get through, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And I'm like, Dion, I need a wine because I was very stressful. And then I tell him how I was freaking out the whole day, and he's like,
and I was like, I was like, yeah, and I got the energy because like the guy, they usually do say like, where are you going? What are you coming for? Like, and we're like, blah blah blah, going to see Disney, lol. They didn't give a fuck. Like his energy was so like kind of just negative, and like they were mad or something. I was like, oh, but I'm glad we were okay and everything. We get through, and I'm like, okay, sobriety's gonna have to take a pause. I had 2 glasses of wine with you. It was lovely.
I had a wine first, and then as we're having the wine, I get a notification, and it says, flight delayed 2 more hours. So now instead of leaving at 4:20, we're leaving at like the time we were supposed to land, which was like 7:30 or something.
And the only silver lining, is that what it is, was that we had 2 episodes of Drag Race to catch up on, and a whole free airport full of alcohol if you're willing to spend.
Yeah, which I was like, I normally don't even drink in airports because I'm like, what's the point?
Also, like if you're doing a long flight, you don't want to because it's just like you get groggy after 4 hours.
Yeah, like you don't want to get hungover in the flight.
Hell no.
But then I was like, it got delayed. I was
2.5 hour flight. We're like, well, should we do this?
Yeah, and I was like, we've never been those girlies
might as well act up.
Yeah, to get turned in the airport. I was like, you know what? I'll have another wine.
And I think we had some yummy food as well. Like we ate good.
We had wings.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh yeah, because at first we're like, oh, we'll get the wings, and the girl's like, you sure you want the wings? They're gonna take a while. And we're like, yeah, our flight is delayed like 2 hours. And she's like, you sure? It'll be like 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, girl.
Add to the bill, baby. Like once the bill hits over 100, it's like, let's just party. I don't know what's about to happen.
No, and also we had $15 vouchers, one each, that we were gonna use on our wine, and then the girl's like, you can only use it on food. So
I went to get booster juice, and then I mixed the booster juice with my wine. Baby,
you were gonna do it.
I did. No.
No.
Oh no.
You almost.
I was gonna like actively mix them, and Seb was like, "No, there's cameras, and they'll like think you're wasted, and they won't let you on the plane."
Because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. No.
Oh, because you can't take the alcohol away from the bar.
Yeah,
I didn't know. But anyway, so Seb's like, no. So I just take big sips of my booster juice and then my wine. But it gave the sangria experience, and I was like, I want to do this every time I fly.
Yeah, right. It really is addictive. I guess it is a drag.
Am I like as a non-drinker now and everything? if my lifestyle was like fly to Paris, live there for 2 months, then fly to Rome, live there for 2 months, you know what I mean, and keep doing that, which sounds great, we should do that. Honestly, then that'd be great. Just the one day you fly every 2 months, get lit, and then for the 2 months you're super healthy.
And the airports are like, oh, it's a drunk again.
Yeah. Airports are just you black out. Everyone knows you, but you.
Because I feel like every time you're in the airport, it's like live pauses for you, like for the people in the airport, because it's like
100%.
Your only worry is just getting on the plane and landing.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't really count.
And everything could happen.
The drinks don't count. The calories don't count.
The men don't count.
The men don't count.
Sebb be sneaking off to the bathroom. No, I'm kidding.
I had 2 espresso martinis, but I had them with tequila, which is so good. Because you would think it's not good, but I feel like it's better than vodka espresso martinis.
Mm-hmm. Now, like, have I been in a airplane bathroom and been like, oh, my abs look good, snap a pic, yeah, real quick, but I'm also a fast peer and like I'm a quick girl. But I be seeing people, some of these you know, corn oh, I said it already, you know, this is so rude, some of the corn stars out there, and they're on the Instagram reels and such being like, paying for my flight in the bathroom. Now for me that's a little too much, because this is like a public flight and you're going to the bathroom and recording your OnlyFans content. But like with someone else or just alone? I don't know. Probably both. We'll have to subscribe. No, but like, yeah, that's because there's obviously like a market for this, and people love when they do it. But it's like it's not exactly appropriate to be doing that. Oh yeah, because also especially when like there's a lineup of people trying to piss. Yeah, I was gonna say, especially if it's like a busy flight. Because if it's like a busy flight that there's a line and you're taking your time doing your OnlyFans video, like, that's wild. Because I was like, I couldn't not imagine. Like, what are you setting up a tripod? Yeah, because like if they put like the effort in, it could be like a 10-minute video. Yeah, and you're really gonna come out and act like you took a 10-minute shit? Like, really? That's wild. And also, like, you're not thinking about the fact that when you know, when everything comes to a big grand finale, are you hitting turbulence and getting knocked out? Oh my god, imagine like getting instant karma. Instant karma. No, but wild. Also, so after our drinks, we almost were late to the flight because they were boarding when we were finishing our last drink. And they were like, oh, excuse me, is there 2 like curly haired drunk ladies somewhere in the airport? We're like, coming, it's us. And then we ran. And we're like, Florida. Yeah, we got there. Hold that gate. Luckily, there was no one sitting next to us. And no one. Sebb goes like, move over because we'll sit beside each other. But he's like, you go there, I go here, quick. And I'm like, Sebb, it's okay. You're so funny. You were like tipsy, like full strategy mode. Like, we must secure the seat. Because the last thing I want is like when we get like we have the empty row for ourselves, and I'm like sitting in the middle. You're like in the window. Obviously, if you're like someone sitting in the middle somewhere and you see an empty aisle seat, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to move. Yes, Disney. Yeah. Like empty aisle seats. Yeah. I feel you. Someone's going to be like, I'm going to move from this middle seat to the aisle seat. So I was like, nobody's taking this aisle seat. It is strategically correct. Yeah. Oh, so like we're up to tussle. We've had people come to me and be like, that's my seat. And I'm like, yeah, you want to bet? But it was their seat. No, you know what's actually great and revolutionary? What? You see an empty row as you're boarding in the first class. I say just try to sit down. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to go, that's not your seat, and then you move to your seat. Yeah. Best case, no one's sitting there, and you just pretend that was yours. But that'd be a walk of shame. Like, that'd be the actual walk of shame. Yeah, like, ma'am, but it's kind of not your seat. You're like, it's kind of iconic behavior, because you could be like, did that say 3 instead of 33? Like, oh wow, like, damn, my eye surgery yesterday is acting up, a fool of the day. Because I think the people in the plane have a list of who sits where. Yeah, they have a list, so they'll be like, girl, you did not pay for this seat. But then I would just say, it's a free upgrade. Yeah, no, I've been on flights where they're like, first class was empty, and people were like, oh, would I be able to move up to first class? They're like, no, you would have to pay. Like when we were in like the airport. Yeah. It's like, girl, it's free right now. Nobody's using it. I understand. It's stupid. But also like, no. You have to pay.
Ah!
I'm kidding. No, I think definitely like if there's a free seat, it should be like everyone has to flip a coin and advance to the next level. And then they have to beat each other up until somebody gets a seat.
Oh.
Something like that.
But yeah, as for You're So Rude, we're like in the plane. It's like, okay, let's get the bevies going already. Because I was like, I'm going to have a wine in the plane since I already started drinking. And I normally never have wine in planes.
Well, mine was more on the way back. Because on the way back, I was not in the drinking fantasy. And Seb goes, oh, I might have a wine. Like, I'm over today. And the girl comes, the steward.
Like the snacks.
What are they called?
Air hostess.
The hair host comes and says, would you like something? And Seb goes, a wine. And then they go, that's in the next cart. Well, tell me why the next cart doesn't come for an hour.
Yeah, because I was like, they're like, the snack lady comes over and she's like, oh, would you like any snacks? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll have a cup of noodles. And I'm like, and a wine to pair it. It goes greatly paired with this cup of noodles of red wine. And she's like, oh, the red wine is in the next cart.
You're
and
like,
I
well,
look
fuck
over and the next cart is like in first class and we were like row 40 something. I'm like, well, the fantasy's gonna be gone by the time this girl
wake up from my nap,
me.
I see you still don't have a wine. I'm like, oh, that's rough. That's rough.
No, but
because when you want a wine,
but yeah, so we landed in Florida. It was great, and then we're like off to scare my mom.
We're going to Florida for the Mother's Day surprise.
The original plan was to surprise and pretend we were like Uber Eats people, and then go for dinner. But now it's like 11 p.m. So I'm just texting my dad. I'm
rough
like,
times.
We'll be home soon.
Delay was delaying. We were also at this point like pretty drunk.
Yeah.
I was
tired.
Like, we were sneaking
drunk.
around the backyard, and I was like, ooh, I'm buzzed and tired. This is a vibe. And so we open the fence, and there's like, you know, windows to the rooms, to like your family's room, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna see us, what are we doing, oh my god. So we're like tucking and rolling in bushes. We're playing fucking Inspector Gadget, fucking James Bond, this is gay Bond, bitch.
Which I was thinking, like,
we were killing it
because we never checked the ground, so imagine there was like a crocodile or an alligator or something.
We were wild.
We're like, ow.
And I think about that every morning, jumping in that pool, which we'll get to. We go and we sit on these chairs, and we're like acting as if we're fully covered, but we're in plain sight. Like, they're sitting there in the living room, the window's there, they can see us, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, this is the worst hiding I've ever seen. And as I think this, Seb's mom stares right at us, and I put both my hands up in front of my face as if that's gonna hide me from her. And then Seb tucks and rolls and goes towards a door where it's like the entrance to the room that they were in.
And my dad's saying like, oh look, there's raccoons in the backyard. But my mom just saw a man.
I just see his mom looking terrified.
So my mom was like, no,
and I run
crying
against the wall and hide again because I'm like, I can't
and
like scare his mom anymore.
Surprise! And then she cried of happiness.
And yeah, she was like freaking out at your dad. She's like, what the heck? Because I think she was genuinely scared.
Yeah, because she saw like a strange man in the backyard, and then my dad's saying it's raccoons. I'd be scared as well.
It's just raccoons, honey. No, I saw a man. Like, so fucking funny. You told me Latte puts her butt in my face because she loves me.
Yeah, apparently when cats put their butt in your face, it's like a hug for them.
Because she does love to do that.
Right, Latte.
And I'm always like, can we not?
So she was just meowing because she wanted to be on the
not?
podcast. She loves the podcast.
Yeah, she's always been a photogenic queen, honestly. So that was honestly probably one of the best like life moments. It was just very core memory.
I know,
cutesy.
it's so cute. Thank you for going with me.
Yeah, like it's also like not a big deal, but a big deal to like. What am I trying to say? Like, I've never traveled like
to
surprise. Maybe I did for you. I don't know.
Oh yeah, once.
But like this, but you know what I mean? It doesn't happen often, so it's a fun experience. Latte, you are in my business, honey.
And then we got lucky and we were able to get tickets for Epic Universe.
The absolute like sheer magnitude of Epic Universe, like
right.
comparatively to the other parks of Universal, it's otherworldly.
Yeah, like
Latte.
Latte
said, camera one needs moving.
Is that good?
Latte's literally cast, crew, and talent. We're gonna just reflect on Universal could have done what Disney does, I think, and take their money and like sit on it and do whatever they do with it and not put it back into the parks as much as they could. Whereas Universal said, let us take the money y'all, because it's just an unspoken fact that Universal gets so much love because the parks are so good. You know, the other two parks. So I feel like people wanted more, and Universal recognized that, and they came in full swinging. Epic Universe. I could not recommend it enough. Every detail, I was like, damn, like I'm starting to feel what it's going to feel like to have a different life, like with more technology in it. Mm-hmm. Like it's scary. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's here and it's happening.
It was good.
You know?
Because also we got there and we were very sad at first. Because the day that we got the ticket for, it was storming. Like the biggest storm we've seen
hurricane
ever.
Warnings. Florida's coming in hot.
Yeah, because it's like monsoon season or something. I don't know, but it was a crazy storm.
And so we knew like, okay, we're gonna go and it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, because I was like checking online. I'm like, well, everything's gonna be closed when we get there because it's gonna be storming all day long. And we're like, my parents, Dion, are like, no, we can still try.
And it's not like raining, like you go to the park and you're like, oh, this is kind of making it magical. No, like raining to the point where you can't see ahead of you. So what the point is?
And we're all wearing ponchos, walking to the entrance. We're like soaked. Dion and I put like,
oh my God,
I
thought we were ready to go.
Yeah, we put plastic bags on our shoes so they wouldn't get wet.
Plastic ponchos, and we have umbrellas. We're like, we're set for at least an hour. We're gonna be pretty dry. No, the second we get out the car, our shoes are flooded. I'm like, how did that actually happen? I tucked plastic into my socks.
Right.
And it was, so that blew my mind. And once that happened, I was like, game over, reset, catch me fighting for my life in customer service. So we buck our ass over to customer service. And I'm like, this is like a fucking 20-person line. Like, this is not the tea.
Before we scan our ticket.
And I go, okay, it's time to make some magic happen. I'm channeling my inner Disney right now. Because luckily we had gone to Disney already, right? Animal Kingdom. So I was channeling that. And I go up to my dear friend. I forget her name now. I think it was like Linda or something. Jeremiah. Who knows? But she was great.
Linda or Jeremiah.
They were great. And I go up to them and I'm like, listen, if I wait in that line, are they going to potentially let me switch my ticket for today to another day? Because I'm only here for a week and my grandma just can't swing it with this weather today. And she goes, do you have seasonal passes or just for the day? And I go, usually we have seasonal, but I think right now we do have just for the day. My friend has the tickets. Can I get them from him? She goes, yeah, just get your friend to come over here and I'll see if I can switch them. But you go over there so that you can hold your place in line while I check. And I'm like, okay. And then I go get Sebb. And then I run back to her and I'm like, Sebb is, he's here, but we are at the back of the line. So I don't think that matters. And at this point, I already had a good feeling that she was going to switch tickets for us. And she came through.
I know she came through. And we didn't even have to pay anything extra. It was amazing. She was like, what day do you want?
Latte said,
she was
that
like,
one's for me.
What day do you want?
I purchased this one, please.
And I was like, oh, one day, whichever day that's not raining. So we picked like the day after, 2 days after. And she did it no problem.
No problem. Baby girl saved our life.
And then the next day comes and we're there. It's sunny. It's magical. It's beautiful.
It was everything. Like, ugh. I close my eyes and think of if we actually went through of it in the rain.
Yeah.
And how much we just wouldn't have experienced anything.
It would have been completely different.
But this time was fucking sickening, life-changing. It was just one of those days that you wish you could like replay.
Yeah. And like the park
good.
has like 4 different sections. It's one for Mario Bros.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon. Another Harry Potter. And then one that's like Monsters Unchained. Something like that.
And then the main area with like the one amazing ride is Constellations vibes, like universe.
Yeah, like star, celestial. But the Mario Bros one was so fun because, like, y'all know we've talked about playing Mario Kart, Mario Party, all those things.
Yep. It's one of our favorite games to play with friends. Like, we just love it.
And I had seen some videos like on TikTok, on Instagram, and it looked cute. But once we got there, I was not ready for the size of it all. Like, we were transported.
The saturations, the food. Oh my god, that like that Yoshi smoothie we had. So
I was
good.
like, This tastes like a cartoon.
The Donkey Kong moment.
Yeah.
It was like an ice cream float, Donkey Kong pineapple, like as if Donkey Kong like wazzed in my mouth.
Yeah, I've never wanted Waz more in my life.
It's Waz pee. I meant jizz.
Yeah.
Jizz.
Well, it was yellow.
If Waz's pee is whiz jizz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wiz.
I just needed the clarification. Anyways, back to Mario. And they had Bowser's Mario Kart, I guess. It had Rainbow Road, and it was phenomenal. You were in Rainbow Road. Like, who can say that?
Right.
Now I can. And so we had these goggles on that kind of like are 3D, but I think they still have kinks to work out with that because I didn't like the 3D effect. I thought it was kind of like basic.
Because you like more like seeing how things work.
Yeah.
So if you get like a VR glass or something, I feel like
the 2D element, I don't like it. It's distracting. Unless it's done well. Like I thought it was going to be like, it looked like we were in the video game with that, but it was more like flashing characters. So I didn't like that.
Yeah, because I saw you kept taking yours off and on. You're like,
well, it also like once we were wearing them in line, so by the time I got on the ride, it gave me like this weird headache. So yeah, I took those off, and I was like, wow. Then I could see all the details, and I was living. And then you were enjoying your time with it on because you won. I don't know how you always do it.
I know. I'm so good at those games.
Yeah, like the one with Buzz Lightyear and everything. You always kick my ass.
Oh, she's so cute.
I know. No matter how hard I try. Check out the video only on YouTube, full video on patreon.com/Sebastian. Latte is being so cuddly right now.
She's like, happy 9 years, y'all.
And to go on that ride with your parents was cool because I think just everyone had a great time, and like we were all kind of like just blown away at the level of that ride. Like you don't expect it to be that cool.
Right, because even like the line like for the ride,
so immersive.
You felt already in the video game. It was just crazy. Like they did such a good job with everything.
Such a good job. The Harry Potter one in Ministry of Magic was so as a longtime fan growing up, it's insane.
Right,
like it's insane.
And we couldn't even ride the ride because it was closed, so we just did the line. But it was so cool. It was like a museum.
I hope you guys can get this latte purring. It's so cute.
She's like, yeah. You want to go to Orlando, latte?
You want to come with us to Florida? She's like, I want to see the Gators. It's like this one part they had Dobby, but was it her Dobby?
They Dobby.
Miss Umbridge's Dobby?
They Dobby.
They Dobby.
They them Dobby.
And they them Dobby was eating.
She was so cute. She had a little high heel. I was like, yes, baby.
Do you see the little plates with the cats on them?
Yeah, those were so cute. I was like, I need all of these.
Right. And Miss Umbridge, it's like one of the best villains in movie history. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that was cool to see. We have a really cool video of that. It's on TikTok now. Yeah,
go check it out.
Miss Umbridge is like pointing at us in the background. And I just once we walked in, I just felt like we were Dumbledore about to go after Voldemort. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow. The water battle is about to happen. Like, this is insane.
The water battle.
So yeah, fuck J.K. Rowling. But the story still stands.
Yeah.
It's a good old story.
It's annoying how she's such a ugly soul.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling.
I take the characters far away from the elusive actions of a sad person.
But
I have to speak of Harry Potter.
The show?
No. We'll get there. But when we went to another park, we went on the Hagrid ride.
And this you getting a character? You're like,
it was so hard. You don't know what I went through, okay?
Oh, Dion. Last episode we were saying... This is my
so rude, for real.
Last episode we were saying... I was saying, I hate when people have a bad experience and then they say, I'm never doing that again. Something similar happened.
Not really. But Seb is not an empath. He might actually be verging on a sociopath. But that's why I go to the gym without him. So I have some time to decompress from his lack of empathy. So basically, Hagrid ride. If y'all don't know, it's like a sidecar and a motorbike. So if you go on the motorbike, you're leaning down, you're holding onto the rail. Well, you do if you're smart. Seb does no hands and shit. This guy's fucking wildin'. But when I did no hands on a ride, one of my favorite rides ever, maybe the favorite ride ever, the Guardians of the Galaxy, I put my hands up and I was dancing around. The next morning I woke up with such bad back pain that I was like, I messed up my spine a little.
Well, how were you dancing around like this? Whee!
Yeah, I was like, woo. So anyway, that was years ago now, a year ago. This time around, I'm not doing that shit. So I don't put my hands up or anything anymore. But we're on this ride and I'm in the sidecar. And the sidecar only has back support up to like your, very lower back. Like there's no back support really at all. And definitely no neck support. And then it accelerates really fast like the Velocicoaster does, similar to that, just not as fast, but pretty fast. And anyways, my neck like somehow lost all muscle control, flopped as far back as a neck can as it's going fast. So you can imagine like it feels like my head's gonna fall off, and then these muscles are like, they've just relaxed, but they're trying to tighten. But like because of the sheer force, you can't go up. And because of that, my head is crushing the two two spinal cord things here. And so I have like this constant pain since in my left side of my head. And I basically thought I almost broke my spine and like inverted my rib cage.
What? Inverted your rib cage?
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. And I was like, oh, this is the end. And then for the rest of the ride, I was holding my head forward because I just didn't have any, like my neck was in shock. So I couldn't like rely on it to keep itself up. And so this is happening, and Sebb tries holding my hand at one part, and I'm like, "Don't fucking touch me," because like I'm just like.
But I was like, "Are you okay?" But in the middle of the ride, I can't really.
Yeah,
do anything.
We can't do anything.
Are you okay?
So he's like, "Are you okay?" But like I'm like basically saying like, "Keep your hands to yourself," because I don't want him to hurt himself the way I just fucking did. Then we get off the ride, and I'm like, "No, I'm not okay," and like I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. I was in like shock because I thought it was really serious, even though I ended up being fine. And then I'm like, I'm never going on these rides again. Like that really just fucked me. And then Sebb convinced me to like take a breather, and so I stretched it out, and then I was like, okay, I'll go on a crazy ride that has the neck support and see if I'm okay, which I ended up being fine when I did on the Velocicoaster. So all is well that ends well. I only ended up with a week of neck pain, but I'm alive.
Because that first day I was like, I'm never doing a roller coaster again in my life.
It was really scary,
and I was like, okay,
no exaggeration, I definitely was like, and I definitely would never go on that ride again, because now I know that it's dangerous.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
But that's my so rude. My so rude is like file a complaint with the ones that like don't have back support. Because if it's a ride that it goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour on like the acceleration, then you should probably have something to support the person's fucking back. Yeah. Because my back almost bent in half, and I'm a pretty fucking muscular person. So imagine somebody who like. Isn't like, come on now, let's not play games.
I feel that. Damn.
But yeah, so like back to Sebb being not an empath. You can see it in his face right now. He's like, anyway, so you were fine and you were being a little bitch.
No, what I'm saying is like, I was like, oh Dion, like I checked if you were okay. Yeah, you were doing stretches and everything. I was like, well, let's not be that extreme and say I'm never doing a roller coaster again in my life.
But that's like that's the that's the funny part, because I can see it in that moment. Like you genuinely care. You're like, oh my god, is he okay? But then there's this part of you like that can't stop the itch. Like you need to be like, but you'll be fine, so let's not be dramatic. Let's not say we'll never go on a ride again, instead of being, because like someone who's extremely empathetic would be like, no, like take your time, like that was obviously really scary for you, and like if you don't want to go on a ride again, I understand. But like you're not that girl. Dion. You're not that girl. You're like, I'm
not that girl.
I want you to go on rides with me, because that's an inconvenience to my life if you don't go on rides with me.
No.
So you're gonna have to figure your shit out or get a new spine.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I'm not that girl that when I see that things aren't as bad, I'm not gonna entertain it. Like I will be there and everything, but I'm gonna say, but isn't that a bit too much? Like if this was
all I know is like I dom topped hard yesterday, so I'm clearly functional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't say I'm never riding a crazy roller coaster again, but I'm gonna be dom topping you all night long. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, like I know this balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll just file a nice complaint about rides with no back support.
And talk about empaths, I was dying.
Instead of being like, I'm never going on a roller coaster again.
I was dying yesterday in the car, feeling so car sick, and Dion's like, oh, breaking in and out, making jokes, talk about sucking dick and cock on my birthday.
Oh my god. Not on your birthday. I gave you a great drive home. I don't know what you're on about.
Anyways,
bagels from a local bakery versus a supermarket.
Wait, you skipped? We were talking about Epic Universe.
Well, talk then. What do you need to say?
So we're in line for this ride. It's a crazy ride. And this like
Say nothing. It was in the celestial area of Epic Universe.
Say nothing. Wench.
It's like these stars, comets vibes meeting. It looks like a big comet going, like a big metal comet in the middle of the two roller coasters, and it's two that go at once. You know, classic. And also like faster than the Velocicoaster. Probably.
I think so.
Definitely faster than most roller coasters I've been on.
I think it's like crazier than the Velocicoaster.
Fucking
for
hell.
sure.
So we didn't really mentally know that going into it.
No, because from the outside it looked like a cute roller coaster, like a 7 out of 10 in craziness. It looks like.
Yeah.
And my dad came with us.
Well,
and once we got out, he's like, "Holy shit!"
He's like, "What did I just fucking do?" It was mad. The twists, the turns. It's okay. So they canceled. Allegedly, someone got hurt on the Dueling Dragons one, which was 2 at a time, right?
Yeah.
At Disney and Islands of Adventure, Universal. And then so to have this new ride at Universal again, is kind of surprising. Especially for the fact that like it's even crazier than the other one.
Well, because now they do like they check you for no things.
True, it is more safe. I do feel like they should like have a professional shoe tire.
Shoe tire?
Yeah, or like you have to take your shoes off and put on like some
tire shoes.
Secure like Velcro Crocs. I don't know. Yeah,
because that shoe could come flying off.
Yeah, like my shoes felt at one point they were coming off, and I was like, this could hurt someone.
But I guess it's like that's your responsibility. If you hurt someone, they'll know who it was because you're missing a shoe.
But it's not your responsibility. Like you wouldn't get in trouble.
Yeah, you would.
No.
No. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's an accident.
No, but that one doesn't have your feet hanging.
No?
No.
Okay.
There's like floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why. Never mind that. Ignore me.
No, but we're in line and this like guy, he's like 40, late 40s, won't stop staring at us.
Just giving like, instead of being flirtatious with your eyes, just being creepy, because
being like this,
you really gotta stop. Once you realize the person knows you're staring, then like, okay, cutesy, you've made them aware you're interested. Now let's see if they act upon it. But this guy was really just like not breaking eye contact. And I was like, with his boyfriend right beside him.
And then are like, what's going on? And then
we knew what was going on.
We go on the ride, and then the ride ends, and the two roller coasters come like this. And then we turn to the side, and
they're side by side,
right like, there, and the same row on the other ride.
And I go, holy fuck! From the ride, as I turn, holy fuck! And I see him, I go, ah! And I turn aside and go, do not like. There's no way this guy's still staring at us on the ride. Then later that night, we're like, oh, should we act up and fuck up? The ride is only 15-minute wait, so we go on it again. And in the line, there's another guy doing the same thing to Sebb. And
also
I was
like late 40s, just staring at us.
This one was more intense because the other guy was staring but not smiling. This guy was also smiling.
He's like,
it was kind of like giving Smile the movie.
Yeah,
creepy as fuck. So then we lose him in line a bit. Like he goes way forward in line, which makes no sense because then when we're on the ride, it happens again.
Yeah, but then this time we're on the ride and like the roller coasters are like going side by side, up and down at the same time. So you can like, if you focus really well, I guess you can see like people's faces from the other cart, like going like, ah!
On the turns. Like you're really that close to the other cart.
I'm realizing this and I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. And I look up and I see the other cart and I see that guy just staring at us like this, smiling. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the man. I'm screaming at Dion, it's the man.
Like the Celestials want us to like be hit on by some old man today.
And as I'm screaming, it's the man, Dion, it's the man. He goes, and I get spat on my mouth by this man. And I'm like,
and I'm cackling.
I just got spat
all I can hear, I didn't hear it's the man. All I can hear is, oh, I got spat on. I'm literally fucking cackling the whole ride. It's a long ride. It's like 1 minute and 15 seconds.
And I'm like, ah!
And I can picture it because right before the ride, I said something about getting spit on.
Yeah, you were like, oh, hopefully I don't puke or something.
Yeah, I was like, hopefully someone doesn't spit on us. And then you get spat on, so I'm dying. And then at the end, Sebb goes, it was the man.
Yeah, because
And then all I can picture is this guy like finally like he sees these two hot twinks in line and he's like, oh yes, like they're my Florida fantasy right now.
they're
like,
gonna swallow my baby.
yeah, they're gonna come back to my hotel room, and then realizes we're not interested, and then gets the opportunity to be on top of you in midair, and in slow motion I just see him like being like, take this in your mouth, twink, spit, drop in. It's so fucking funny.
Ew. And then like the rides get like park again, and we turn around and the other guy is like staring at us like this. I'm like, oh my god,
Like
what is
they
it
were
with this
on it.
ride?
And it was something with the Epic Universe that day, because I guess they're only letting in like 7,000 people that day or something. It was like a rehearsal.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get tickets. So I guess people who put in the extra effort to get the tickets clearly put in the extra effort with taking care of their looks as well.
Oh yeah, there was lots of that. Coconuts.
Yeah, it was like, it was giving energy. Like people here have their life together. Because that there was like 7, 8, 9, 10. Everywhere I looked, I was like, why is there so many hot people today?
Yeah, it was a hot day.
Even the first person who took a photo of Seb and I was this really hot guy with a really beautiful girlfriend. But he was also like trying to finger us at the same time.
Was he?
I think so. He was sus.
He was sus.
He was sus.
And then the perfect end to the perfect day.
Aww.
We ended it nowhere else than home, Olive Garden.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, so
We had to do
good.
We had the tour of Italy.
Finger licking good. Is that how you say it now?
Finger licking good. I love it. Speaking of finger licking good, bagels from a local bakery versus a supermarket. I didn't realize
The difference.
the difference is real and life changing.
Yeah.
When you bite into a bagel from a supermarket, you can taste the preservatives.
Yeah.
When you bite into a bagel from a local bakery,
you can
it's
taste the
like
chef's hands.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Really?
You can taste them making the dough.
Yeah, right. It's like
It's weird that you just said that, because that's what I was gonna say.
because it's like, yeah, when you're eating like a grocery store bagel, it's like, okay, machine.
Yes.
But if you're eating a pastry, a bakery bagel,
And I opened
human
the
hands.
supermarket bagel bag today, and it was sweating.
Ew, why?
It was the bagels are wet.
Why?
I don't know. And I said to myself, that's not a game changer. The toaster will fix that. Disgusting.
Really?
I still ate it.
Oh my god.
So that brings me to our game countdown top 10 balanced eating challenge. So basically, I'm a healthy eater this week. That's what I'm putting out to the universe. And so in order to be healthy this week, what we're going to do is play a game called Your Top 10 Healthy Meals, starting on number 10, going to your number 1.
This was not as fun as Daddy or Not.
We're going to do rapid fire because I don't want this to take forever.
Okay.
So my number 10 is quick and easy, go-to girly burrito. Okay?
Is that healthy?
You can make a healthy burrito.
Okay.
Like, I'm not talking Taco Bell.
Okay.
I'm talking healthy, whole
Like
food.
beans, rice, grilled
guac,
chicken, guac,
peppers.
lettuce, tomato. Yeah, that's
Number
healthy.
9, summertime's coming, barbecues. Grills. I want grilled
Oh, yeah,
pineapple,
yeah,
grilled
yeah,
asparagus.
yeah.
I want it all. Put it in my mouth.
Those are good.
Maybe a filet mignon.
Eight.
8.
Soups.
Soups. Doesn't matter what soup. Throw in a leek. Throw in a potato. Give me a keel. What's
With
a keel?
Chicken.
Leek backwards.
A keel. A kegel?
Give me a kegel. Okay, number 7 has to go to our trusty chia seeds. Put them in so many things.
Oh, yeah.
Love.
Oh, overnight oats with chia seeds are so good. We haven't met them in a while.
Yogurt with chia seeds. Oh my god. That's same one, booster juice, because we just got the regular one instead of the dairy-free one, because we used to always do that. Life-changing.
Number 6, I think I'll go to rotisserie chicken with like veggies.
Okay, that's so bomb. With like a mashed potato or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Brussels
healthy, right?
sprouts.
Yeah. Is that healthy?
I feel like Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes, but like no butter.
And broccoli.
Broccoli.
Number 5.
I'm saying a healthy fruit bowl, like an acai bowl, but it has to have all the fruits. Melons. It has to have freaking, what's that one you like that's smelly?
Papaya. Oh, I love papaya.
Everything. Okay.
Number 4.
I'm seeing like a really healthy Mediterranean dish.
Oh yeah, like chicken. What's it called? Chicken.
Baba ganoush.
No, the Greek one, the chicken.
Oh, souvlaki.
Yeah, chicken souvlaki is like healthy and it's so good.
Is it healthy?
Yeah, because it's just grilled chicken
Yeah.
with like
Oil.
rice. No, not even oil. I don't think.
Yeah, that's she's that
With
girl.
rice and veggies.
She's that bitch.
And Greek yogurt. I'm his. He's mine.
Number 3 has to go to 0% alcohol. It's a vibe.
Yeah. I don't know if it's healthy, but sure. Oh, yeah, I guess it's healthier than alcohol.
Yeah, and you get like the adaptogen ones.
Number 2 is going to be... maybe like a...
It's hard when you go to number 2 and 1.
Yeah, because it's just so repetitive.
Yeah, food is repetitive, but not...
If it's not Taco Bell.
Lasagna.
It's not healthy.
Ugh. Fine. Let's go healthy. Oh, a salad. Like a...
Oh, Caesar salad?
Caesar salad.
Is that healthy?
No, but we love Caesar salad. Okay, let's do a healthy salad then. A house salad.
And number 1...
Nuts. All the nuts.
I hate nuts.
But they're healthy.
I know.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 would be Chipotle bowl.
Oh, or a ramen bowl.
Yeah.
But so you say number 10 mine can't be burrito, but then your number 1 is Chipotle? Go fuck yourself. What kind of nonsense is that?
Yeah. Katy Perry ate that one little thing up.
She was dancing with the fountains, baby.
What?
I forgot to mention Epic. There's like this fountain show. The lights go. It's like fireworks, but with water fountain. And it was going. Seb and I were bobbing our heads side to side and dancing. And then this girl who worked there was like, "Oh my God, want me to take a video of y'all?"
And we're like, "Sure." And we're just la da dee da da da. No, yeah, Katy Perry was in her concert. And she just points at this random gay guy. And she goes, "Hey, you.
Stop fucking touching my man.
Stop DMing my man." He's like, "What?" "Yeah. What's your name?" "Kyle." "I know Kyle. You've been DMing him. What do you understand?"
Like, nice smirk on your face. I was like, "Oh, yes, queen."
She's like, "He's mine.
With her short little bang.
And I'm his." And that was like the intro to her song. I'm like, oh my God, there it is. That's the Katy Perry that the world needs. There was a hint of the Katy Perry that everyone missed.
It's like the human.
It's like it's like the camp jokey one that's not trying to be a meme, but that was just like so funny and like
living in the moment.
Yeah.
La Boo Boo Nation strong.
Oh my God, La Boo Boo Nation.
La Boo Boo Nation strong, baby.
Yo, we did get more La Boo Boos.
I have 7 La Boo Boos.
And we got...
No, I don't. I have 4.
We got
a
little La Boo Boo car seat.
We have 7 La Boo Boos together.
And we brought out a little La Boo Boo car seat to put him in the car with us.
And y'all should be proud of us because we were going to buy their little green fluffy ones like our set. So I was going to get 2 of them for the pod. And I was like, let me just get 1 because at what point is this a problem?
Yeah, because also
buying La Boo Boo car seats.
But also...
And it clips to the fan in the car.
Because we were like in Amazon and I was like, wait, Dion, check if they have La Boo Boos.
I go, Seb, I'm buying essentials. Do we need anything else? Seb goes, La Boo Boos.
I was like, check if they have La Boo Boos.
Like, I guess that's an essential.
He looked it up and they don't sell La Boo Boos in Amazon, but they said La Boo Boo outfits.
Which is kind of
like...
And
motorcycles.
I want one.
Right. So cute.
I already have an outfit. I said 1 is enough, but my outfit is purple. It's fierce.
Also, because I feel like it's like, it stems from like babies being so expensive. So now people are just like getting La Boo Boos and treating them as babies.
Mm-hmm. Ring, ring.
Oh, shit.
Ring, ring.
Oh, shit. Hello.
Hello, dear Fairy Rude Mothers.
Hi, this is
Oh my
them.
God, my dearest Fairy Rudes, how are you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. Back in business.
Oh, that's so
Can't
lovely
complain.
to hear. That's so luscious. I'm so glad. Your voices always bring joy to my ears.
Thank you.
My
I've
sweet
been
ears.
told.
I like to say my sweet elf ears.
Oh.
Yes, I think I'm a little elf. Sometimes I wear little elf ears and I get cute and Oh.
Next call. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hello.
Hi.
So
did you just hang up on me?
No.
Okay.
You like to wear elf ears.
Sometimes, and I get in cute little dresses, and I do what's called my elf workouts. So I was wondering if you guys could put in your input, because this is kind of like a personal thing, right? I get dressed up in my little elf gear, and then I do my workouts, and those workouts have like Kegels involved, and like a lot of pelvic floor thrusting, and all these good things for my pelvis, because I just love to keep a healthy,
pelvic floor.
And so this is all great until I got serious with this guy about 10 months ago. Now we're at like 10 and a half months, and he's asking to move in. And that's a problem, because he slept over 3 days in a row, and he saw me do my workouts, and he was like all like turned on by it. And I was like, but this is like a me thing. So when he made it like kind of like a him thing, kind of like made me think that I don't want to live with him right now, because I still want to like have my pelvic floor moment. Any
Honestly,
thoughts?
If it was me, doing the alien workouts the elf ear workout.
Get it? Don't get twisted, bitch. This is ears that are elven.
If it was me doing the elf ear workout and my significant other caught me doing it and they found it hot, I would take that as a plus,
You found the one.
Yeah, you found the one. Because the opposite could also be just like being like, shit, and just walking out the door. So just be like, oh, I'm glad you find it hot. We can hook up after my pelvic floor workouts. That's it. Count your blessings, honey.
Baby girl, just don't pierce those elven ears. Don't take it that far. Wow, that was quite the call. Okay, that's all I really had to say about that.
Shit.
Well, man, thank you for hanging out with us as always, y'all. You can check out full Patreon episodes at patreon.com/Sebastian. Give us 5 stars wherever you listen. Please go pre-order the book, because you want to, and you deserve it. Treat yourself to a delicious story written by
To a delicious man.
Yes.
No, yeah, go check it out. It comes out so soon, and it would mean a lot to us if you pre-order it.
Truly and truly enjoy Heartstruck for what it is, and we can't wait to just keep on creating and expanding the Sebastian universe.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you all so much. And now shout out to our Rainbow Clown besties over on patreon.com/Sebastian.
We love you, Rainbow Clown besties.
And of course our demonetized besties did that backwards this time.
Love you.
What's good?
And shout out to Manny, the Sebastian Collector.
Hey, love y'all.
We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm a homie being